Hey everyone, welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I'm your host and reader Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to Blind at Midnight. For Blind at Midnight, we will look at what is the unspoken tension. Where does desire conflict with self-respect? What is no longer negotiable? And closing off with what truth is arriving, whether anyone is ready or not. So we will start off with 3 cards for the unspoken tension. So far on the board, we have Police in the reversed. We may find that we've been negligent in taking care of a matter, or we are choosing to bow out of a situation. We have dreams realized, manifest. Fulfilling a fantasy. The unspoken tension for the energy that we have on the board is one of ill decision and possible negligence in taking the right moves to manifest one's dream. Instead, we are choosing to engage in avoidance by fulfilling fantasies instead. These could be short wins. These could be tiny tasks versus the main task that needs to be done. Where does desire conflict with self-respect, spirit guides? We have Council's compass and secrets, exposure, being judged, hiding truth. Admire on the floor. The conflict with you fulfilling your desires here is that you have someone in your ear or your circle, maybe an acquaintance, maybe someone you don't know. It depends on your situation. But this individual, they seem to have your ear. You may regard their opinion as being trustworthy and upright, but they're holding secrets. A part of the secret that this energy is holding is that they admire you, but they would rather you not know. This is a kind of energy that would have information that would be vital for you to move on to the next stage, but they would withhold it for fear that you will realize your greatness or move into being something that they consider to be greater than themselves. You already, I'm hearing the advice, you need to keep your desires private and be very careful regarding in whom you cast your trust, of whether you go left, right, up, down, and so forth. What is no longer negotiable here is how we go about experiencing our vitality in life, how we communicate, how we nurture ourselves, and how we are seen and represented. around summer. We have gifts, giving, receiving, sudden windfall, generosity, financial support, work, surprise, vacation. What is non-negotiable, it seems, is that a decision is coming to a head and in the next in the upcoming months, the summer season of 2026. A gift is on its way, but there are hidden thorns with this. You are scaling back on how you give and receive in relationships as well. And you're in a very prickly state right now. And you may be limiting how people access you. You may be reframing how you go about being generous. Maybe your values have changed as well about what generosity looks like. You are very aware. There's a filter here of yours where you're conscientious about tokens, gifts, favors that may have strings attached or hidden thorns. Okay. What truth is arriving, whether anyone is ready or not? We have enduring quest, missed chances, envy in the reverse. Yeah. And a party here will be disappointed, as it seems there's a decision you're making to close a door and calling it a done deal and sealed mischance, as you have come upon some information that has caused you to no longer want to give someone access to your energy. You're being encouraged by your spirit guides as well to focus on maintaining your stamina and standing by what your truth is. And concerning opportunities that you feel you have already missed, resist sitting on the precipice of comparison, as this is the very fine line or boundary point for the goddess envy. Keep your energy clean and pure, as envy will surely obscure your manifestation. Let's get a little bit more into the unspoken tension here. I feel more inclined actually to continuing on with the oracle decks. Let's do that. Let's get some more cards. What is the unspoken tension? This gift, this dream that you are avoiding. It's tied or it's being blocked by you not releasing yourself and allowing yourself to have love flow through you. We have frame. You are being called to reframe love, to reignite your inner flame, and to look at the roots of resentments that you may still carry because you are still hanging on. It's blocking your creative flow, and it's definitely blocking you getting to the task of being yourself. You are being avoidant. These roots need to be pulled in order for you to not only accomplish but to organize and get things in a oriented state where the energies and time that you are dedicating to it are meaningful and fulfilling. Where does desire conflict with this Hierophant energy, this individual that you respect? This could be a mentor, this energy whose advice you are seeking. This person may, I did pick up on willingly withholding information. This is where the conflict is. We have liberated destiny. Someone here is threatened about you being fully free. They don't necessarily like your sense of faith and trust in the unwritten manifestation of the divine and the unseen. Your sense of partnership and your long-term gaze and investment with the divine and your reliance on the divine in defining how you fulfill yourself, they may find it to be threatening, even though they admire it. High vibrations, reverse transformation. Yeah. They almost wish that you weren't so committed to maintaining a high vibration. What is no longer negotiable? You are changing how you are seen, how you go about nurturing yourself and others, and the balance that you experience in these relationships. We have magic within this year, reverse. There may have been nudges that you could have been getting now well over a year about creating space for you to discover yourself. We see you moving through stages of investing and healing, in that there's hanging on here and there are strong roots of blockage. And now we're moving on up the tree of expression into the thorns. So we're coming very close to the blossom, the blood, the blood, the bud, and the thing that most people want the most. We have putting on a show. Now we are gaining momentum and redefining what is worth celebrating in. And we are saying, with putting on a show, that the now and the present moment is good enough. This is you choosing to find vitality, comfort, and fulfillment in the small pleasures of life, such as the sun, such as the rain, being able to still, go to the supermarket and feed yourself. What truth is arriving, whether anyone is ready for it or not? We have denial. There's a refusal here to face the truth. Let's see what this denial is about. What is it that we are not facing, Spirit? That we are literally in the middle of a lucky break, that we have good fortune on our side, and that Spirit is pushing us to take a chance. Spirit guides here are saying that it is worth you taking the gamble. We may be talking negatively about fresh starts or this fresh journey that we are on. We may not be trusting the process entirely. What's denial, Clover? We're in our heads a lot. Now, with this energy's third eye being the sole source of sight, I would say actually that someone here has been seeing things through the pineal gland, but you are in denial about this. We have divorce breaking contract. There is a contract here, a walking away that is required. In order to seize this lucky break. This lucky break entails you breaking a contract. What is this contract? We have icy goodbyes. So getting over the residue and bitterness that we may be sitting in when we sit in retrospect of our lives and the chances that we may have thought that we have missed. Someone here is definitely drawing a very clear line with another. And this is the truth that is arriving. And there is a walking away. Let's close out with Spirit's advice for you. What's Spirit's advice? We have twin flame, shared feelings, investigating in the reversed. I'm hearing no contact. Spirit is confirming that there is an individual in your energy with whom you share mirrored feelings. We have around fall. You or this person could be a Libra, Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. These placements may also be significant in your chart. There is an advice here to leave well alone and not to focus on self. You are in a twin flame journey. The advice is to allow, if you are currently in separation, to allow the separation, to not seek out this individual. And if you allow things to be, there may be an event that will be transpiring around the fall season. Okay, thank you for your love and your support. Until next reading. Bye for now.